I don't think anyone in Greenwood or really in South Carolina had any understanding that this would be what it was.
None of our church buildings were damaged, but we had around 40 trees down on our 13 acres. Just trees everywhere and tree limbs everywhere. And even in that initial kind of shock of taking it in, I knew this is going to be a monumental effort to clean up. This is not easy.
Normally storms don't stay that strong over land, and they typically turn towards the coast sooner. Helene was a unique animal when it comes to hurricanes.
So as soon as I could, I texted the vestry and let them know there was no damage to the building itself, but sent pictures of all the down trees in the different places. When I look around and see 40 trees, I think, well, this is a minimum of 40,000. It could be a maximum of 80 or 100,000. We planned cleanup days. Jill Williams and a couple folks from St. Simon St. Jude came and helped one day. We had folks come over from St. Peter's here in Greenville to assist and help us too. We had 3 guys come from Trinity Cathedral, and this was at the very end of our 3rd full day of working, and we were toast. We were absolutely toast. And these 3 showed up, rip-roaring, ready to go, excited to cut up some trees, a lot of energy, a lot of bravado. It was just awesome, and we needed that energy to push us over the finish line. An event like this could have decimated my church budget in a way that would have hampered ministry and staff. And so to know that our people show up and love one another and care for one another so that we can still stand on our feet and engage in the mission of God here in Simpsonville in a healthy, productive way is powerful testimony of our relationships in Christ, our common mission and ministry together. It's just a beautiful thing.
So, went to be cleared up enough to see the incredible damage of my home. A lot of people had damage, but interestingly enough, I think my home was one of the most damaged in this, which was also a blessing because you learn how loved you are in those circumstances. People showing up at my house and doing what they can. One friend, Mitch Smith, he was like, I'm coming and I'm bringing a group of people, and they came to my home, people I'd never met before. The former rector of this church, Nicholas Beasley, they're here, my own parishioners, just working in my yard, doing the best they could to make it where we could even just get in the front door. I love the thought that even though they were hurting and had so much going on in their own lives, they still want to help others. And that's what we should do. That's being the hands and feet of Jesus.
I think there's joy when you walk onto a site and you see like, oh, this is a mess. But the second you start figuring out how to clean that mess up and sort of piece it out together, and it offers communities hope. So there's joy when you just start slowly chopping up the giant live oak and just safely get pieces out of the way. That's a good metaphor for our faith. Faith is going from the dark night of the soul. Faith is going from the crucifixion through those 3 days to resurrection and to hope. So disaster relief ministry is meeting people on their Maundy, Thursday, or on their Good Friday and helping them get to Easter.